spread belief in the island that the states are not performing effectively. The main concerns being that some politicians are motivated more by self-interest than the interests of the island, or that some do not have the experience or the expertise to be able to do the job. In 2011, I believe that you, the electorate, will be looking for candidates of the highest calibre, people with experience, people with intelligence, ability and integrity, but perhaps above all, a willingness to serve and a determination to do the right thing. I was born and educated in Jersey. In 1981, at age 17, I travelled to London to study and to work. And it was at that time that I realised, a bit like Saul who became Paul on the road to Damascus, although not so much of a conversion, it was more of a sudden realisation just about how fortunate we were and how fortunate I was to live in Jersey. It was then that I knew I wanted to contribute to the future success of our island. I was first elected to the States in 1999 as a deputy for St Saviour, number 2 district, and served for 6 years, during which time I gained valuable experience dealing with parish matters not dissimilar to the issues and challenges that you face here in St Clement. And I am alluding to issues such as traffic and traffic calming and speed reduction and the rezoning of land for yet more development that parishes like St Clement and St Saviour and others have shouldered more of the burden of. I fought for the parish then, as my record will testify. But I also gained valuable experience in the government of our island. I held a number of senior positions, including the presidency of the Gambling Control Committee and the vice presidencies of both Economic Development and Harbours and Airport. In addition to these commitments, I chaired or served on a number of other committees, boards and trusts. And just a statistic for you here. From the time I first sat in the States on the 7th of December 1999 to the last time I sat in the States on the 13th of December 2005, there are a total of 257 state sittings. I attended 243 of those. I was absent for 1 and I was out of the island for 13. And I hope that record demonstrates the commitment I had and the commitment I will have should you choose to elect me. I stepped down in 2005 to focus primarily on my family and business commitments. I've been a company director of the same group of companies since 1987, so that's 24 years' experience at the sharp end of running businesses with a widespread and diverse portfolio of interests. When stepping down in 2005, I said I would seek a return to politics when the time was right. I believe that time is now. Never before has Jersey faced the size and the type of challenges that lie ahead. Health, education, care for the elderly, securing the state pension for future generations, affordable housing, a much further reduction in spending, or plainly speaking, the states must stop wasting money. These are the areas where your politicians need to be spending their time. My politics are inclusive, and I will use that doctrine to sweep aside unproductive political differences and bring a clear line of thought and a determination to contribute to a more productive, a more effective, and a more credible States Assembly.